Hi YouTubers, today we're doing a review of the VanTop model number H610 dash cam. Now I bought this because I wanted a digital rear view mirror. I did a test drive in a Toyota RAV4 hybrid that had one of these things built in, and I really loved it because in my Prius, in which this is currently installed, I have this ugly little bar that goes across the back window, and it obstructs a lot of the view. And then when you add the seat and then those seat headrests, which I've got off now, but when they're on there, you don't have a whole lot of view out the back of the window. A lot of it's obstructed. So to solve that problem, I got this. And basically, I really wasn't so much interested in a dash cam as the digital rear view mirror. So let's demonstrate. So I'm going to turn this on, turn my car on. And you can see it's booting up. And when it first boots up, the camera shows on the left side, you see the front camera, and then on the right half you see the rear camera. So what I normally do, and the red flashing means it's recording. It just automatically goes into recording mode. And by the way, I did put a 256 gigabyte micro SD card in here, so it's continuously recording from both cameras, the front camera and the rear camera. Again, I didn't buy it for the dash cam, but hey, what the heck? It's an extra plus. If something happens, I need a recording of it. This is just sitting there waiting to record. So, all I have to do, this is a touch screen, so I just take my finger and I go once. Now, the whole thing is the front view. I swipe it again, and now I've got the rear view. So instead of this nonsense, trying to look out the back, I now have a panoramic view of the whole rear, and so which is really nice. I have to say that it took me a few weeks to get used to this thing, and the reason being is, one, it's a little darker than the regular rear view mirrors. You can see how much brighter the plane mirror is compared to the digital one. So I had to get used to the difference in light intensity. And two, this is a wide angle mirror, so all the objects appear smaller in it, just like they do out the right rear view mirror, but even more so out of this one. And so you just have to get used to, when you're seeing a car in the rear view mirror, to get used to how far it is from the from your car, based on the size. I would say, generally speaking, the car is we'll say half the distance, or much closer than what it actually appears in the mirror, and you just have to get used to that. There's no way around it. So again, if I want to switch screens, I swipe to the left, I've got my front camera. If I want to swipe again, I've got the rear camera. Now if I swipe to the left, no, let's go back. If I swipe this way, I can view what's been recorded on the camera. So going back in time, so for example, if I click this clip, you can see this is from the front of the camera and what that looked like. And I could change the camera and say rear standard video, and we'll get some video from there. So we'll use this one. So you can see this is the view out the rear view mirror from a prior trip. Again, while I'm driving, I would see that across the whole screen. So what do I think about it? I've had it for 2 months now, I would say. I like it. I wish it were brighter. Although it's a 2.5K resolution in the recording, I really don't think the screen is that sharp. It might be more like a 1080 type sharpness in screen. And but there's nothing blocking the view. In fact, I could fill the whole back of the car up with cargo and it would not affect this at all, because the camera is right here, and there's nothing, doesn't matter what's in the car, there's nothing blocking it. This is my Toyota's rear view camera over there, so you can see I got 2 cameras now. But the Toyota's camera only comes on when I'm in reverse. This one I can have continuously, like I'm driving down the highway, and I can see, you know, a full widescreen. It gets my blind spots much better. And again, nothing in the back of the car blocks the view. It's critical that the camera lenses are pointed correctly and that they are clean. One problem I had initially was the camera lens was a little dirty, a little foggy, and that greatly decreased the brightness of the image and is a problem. I had this thing professionally installed because I wanted it to look neat. So basically, you can see these 2 wires. One is for the rear view camera, and the other is for power. And that's it. This little thing sticking out the left is the front camera. And again, you just aim that so that it's pointing out like your view from the driver's seat. And so do I recommend it? I would say a soft yes. I would like them to improve the resolution of the screen a little bit more. Although it's definitely usable the way it is. And I definitely would like to see them increase the brightness, because under certain lighting conditions, it's not optimally bright. And I would like to see it, the ability to turn the brightness up further than what you currently can do. So, I hope you found this useful, and I hope it helps you in your buying decisions. Thanks.